Hey Dale, going to do a quick recap of your lesson today. First lesson ever, you had said. Draw those similar lines to what we did in the lesson, or when I was explaining things to you. Excuse me. Turn to the top. You do a good job of not swaying in the backswing, loading up that right leg, looking good. And then in the downswing, and we talked about it, and we really focused on this in the lesson, is you try to get that right arm to do a lot. It takes over the golf swing in the downswing. You can see as you turn down, the right hand takes over and the left arm breaks down and gets all bent around you. Do a down the line version here quick. Lower plane line and an upper plane line. Give you an idea how the golf club travels. So you roll the forearms in the backswing and lift the club up a little bit. Hands are pretty decent to there, but then at the end they get above that line, giving you, I guess, showing proof that the right arm is taking over, starting right about here, and then that shaft gets vertical as the club head is trying to be thrown at the ball, or trying to shut that club face and hit the ball with that right arm, and you can see the club wraps around your body real quick. So what I did is we came over and we built you a robot swing, an on plane robot swing. Give you a feel of the club working on plane. Another go at it. This is your first swing after the robot. Definitely turn the chest better than in previous swings. That shaft still gets vertical, and those arms still wrap around your body. So then I brought out this ball to give you an idea of a new feel. Club's rolling a little bit in the downswing, or in the takeaway, but what I wanted you to feel is your elbows getting closer together to start the downswing, and I wanted you to keep that yellow on top longer, and you can see what that does as far as where the club head is, the shaft angle or shaft pitch. So if I draw those lines back in, hands are in that position, hands are where we want them. Face is a little bit open, but the club head is trailing. It's where we want it. The club head is behind the hands until about here. Then we start throwing it at the club. So then I had you make a swing where we didn't worry about contact. We just wanted to I wanted to see what happens when you tried to get your elbows closer together in the downswing, and watching where that club goes. Club stays behind the hands, a little bit off the toe, but definitely getting that club into a better position to start the downswing, or in the downswing, not even to start the downswing. Better. Good job. This is a little bit of me explaining what's going on, or to give you some visuals. Just to get a feel of that club coming from the inside or coming from I guess more skipping the stone position, and then we're getting that club face to release and get that room out in front of your body, or in between your body and the butt of the club, just trying to give you some space to throw energy. This is your first go at trying to feel space through the hitting area between your arms and your body. Definitely a much better job with shaft pitch in the downswing. There, good job, clubbing from the inside. Here's another visual for you. Getting that club to miss that bag because elbows are closer together, shaft's laying down, keep turning the body, and the club goes out and away from you in the through swing. This is you going through the robot feel. We added some exaggeration to your original swing. We wanted that club to feel more inside, or more back in this area, so that we can get that right elbow, getting that feeling of being closer to the left, hitting that club ball from the inside. And then what we had you do is have the shaft go out and away, and you can see it kind of pulls you. That was your first go through it. Definitely a better job here. Again, as the goal is to get that right arm in less control, or not so dominant in your downswing, or in your golf swing, actually. And you can see it pulls you less this way, or less away from you. And this is our first go at it after the example. A little long in the backswing, but new feels. Body's a little confused. I just love that the chest isn't open to target already. Golf club is being turned from the inside into the ball. Now we just got to work on some wrist conditions to get you hitting it a lot better. But if the focus of this lesson was nothing more than you turning to the top and getting that right elbow closer to the left elbow to get that feel of that skipping the stone, or not so in charge of shutting the door on the face, and that freedom past the ball in the through swing, you're going to be better off. Great work today. If you have any questions, feel free to email me back, and if you want to work on this again, just give us a call and we'll get you booked for a lesson.